Well, let's get into it. Y'all know what it is. And welcome back.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the
All right, let's get right, D. Yeah. I'm good.
So
What?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm playing the game.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen
Say
to
what?
Edwards-Helaire. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
What?
Looking to throw
Yeah,
is
just
Mahomes.
playing the game.
Finding Edwards-Helaire
What?
once again. A good pickup
Yeah.
there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. A quick throw away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down.
Oh, come on,
And
what?
it's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's see what we got.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
There we go, baby.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. ground. McCaffrey again.
We're good.
He gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Gets this one to use check. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43. And that is not near enough to pick up the first. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on, D. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's our time. It's our time.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice...
Oh, come on, man. Quit.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simple. Fire for these guys. On either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
4 down. Alert. Watch 40.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Purdy now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Third down and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Some quarterbacks just seem to have a knack for setting up the draw play, and he did it really well there.
And those guys who can do that well often are very good at play action too. And the beneficiaries, they're running backs and their wide receivers.
Samuel in motion. On first down, Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left. 4 down. Check. And 70 Lions. Right. 18 ready.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
4 down.
Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Kill. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Check.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Man won't let me pick nothing. I'll take the penalty and I'll just kick him further back. They won't let me pick nothing. I don't know why. I can't even call a timeout.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run here.
Oh, get there, Christian.
Even after the penalty from the 7-yard line, it didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
That's
That's
you
not
get
where
pushed
snap.
5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They felt they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left.
I'm coming after you. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Rabbit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
57's the Mike.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Watch it flat.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Mike 57. Here we go. Mike 57. 57's Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 57's the Mike.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
You're not ready.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mike 54. Get that quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
I'm coming after you. Mike's by 4. Hike me up. Here we go. 54's Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Here we go.
And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say to punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Let's get it.
Purdy. Yeah, this is broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Man, this is some bullshit, man. Can't pick the play again. Take that penalty.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Too big for you.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Watch 23, watch 23. Tight end to the right, boy, tight end to the right. Move.
79 Bronco. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's a punt. We good.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Mahomes now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Yes.
Sideline.
Good.
There he goes left side.
Good.
Still going inside the 20 and into the end zone. A pick
What we need right there,
six
baby.
for 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Man, come on. Man.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time.
Catch that.
Don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Valdez-Scantling in motion right.
Mike's by four, Mike's by four, Mike's by four. Let's go,
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That ball caught. It's Rice. Now inside the 25.
If you were me, you do
And all the way in for a Kansas City
That's good.
touchdown. Rashee Rice, 78 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Oh, yeah.
Misfires
Crib.
again, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Alert three, alert three, alert three. Kill, kill, kill.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 111 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry.
Man,
Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Screen to McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Single, single, slot, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they run. It's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game at this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
I ain't calling another timeout. We're just going to do like that.
I don't know why the fuck he's doing that.
That shit retarded.
I'm trying to call a timeout for him, but it won't let me.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Oh,
They
come
stopped
on,
after
man.
only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Sam.
Where's my pass?
Come on, man.
Down, but there's a penalty flag in the
Yes, sir.
backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the
What the
quarterback?
fuck is that?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Mason.
Get there.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set.
We good.
Take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jordan Mason punching it in from a yard away.
Man, come
and the
on.
49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
This must be a sign to say we need to get a P5. This shit retarded.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Moody good with the extra. And that will make this a 4-point game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return.
Let's get right, D.
And he returns to the 22.
Come on now, let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Come
Give me
on,
that.
man.
He's going to be intercepted a
Oh, yeah.
third time.
We good.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm
Man, the
absolutely
line
crazy
for
about that
me.
play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Now Mason. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. It wasn't my damn fault the game was doing that shit.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's get right.
Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. On first down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now Lawrence changing the play.
We're good.
Down a run with Etienne. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up.
Get that.
Break that one soon.
And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Lawrence.
We good.
Looking for Curry. This pass is intercepted. Yeaaaaaaa with the INT. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, here's Purdy. Pass taken in by a tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out.
Ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Etienne once more. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
I'm going to come back to you.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Ayuk goes in motion. McCaffrey following the penalty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. He runs. Mike 6.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Check. Mike 6, 30.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. All-around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Out of the gun, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Mike 6, 33. Hey, check Mike 33.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man and you complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Hey, check back up.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I got you.
Now Purdy. They're able to convert on 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
That sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm trying to get 6.
Goal to go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is indeed good.
That worked.
And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And running with power here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
I'm coming. Slam.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Coming to you.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Fight check 33. I got you. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Mason. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Check.
Toss play to Mason. Able to power through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
33. Check Mike 33. Yeah. You don't want none. Mike check 33.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st down, it's Mason. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby. Hawk 70. Watch the run.
Purdy looking to throw. And got to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Now we give right side McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position. A touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
On the counter, ETN.
Good.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame woofing has turned into results.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Come on.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. ETN up the middle, and he sneaks his his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. On play action, Lawrence.
Give me that.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
I'm good.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helped them maintain their slim advantage. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Watch twins.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now they run. It's Mason. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Mason. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
GG's.
And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Just pick, though.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep
Good pick.
downfield.
Told you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Let's pick.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Come on, kiddo.
To start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check back 33. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Riggs. 19 Lions. Time bus. Hey, check back 33. Check back 33. Ready? 70 Lions. Check 33. 33. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
He don't want it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 1st down, Purdy.
I smell fear in that offense.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a
Them threes hurt you, didn't it? All game.
And the kick is good. So
I'll take 3, nigga.
Next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, he was quiet, wasn't he?
Presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well told their
Go ahead and take your 3. I'm going to take all 4 of them. How many did you take? Go do it. An L. Yeah, we out. Let's check these stats. I had a shitload of rushing yards on his ass.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
3 takeaways be straight. That was 5 yards, man. Come on, yo.
The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
If we all do this, I'll holler at y'all though.